From the battlefield to the presidency, Captain Ibrahim Traoré's vision for Burkina Faso is transforming the nation. At just 34 years old, he's not only the world's youngest head of state, but also a leader on a mission to steer his country toward unprecedented growth. Have you ever wondered how a young soldier could rise to lead a nation, creating impactful projects that uplift millions? Burkina Faso, a country once plagued by instability and poverty, is now a beacon of hope under Traoré's leadership. His initiatives, from agriculture to infrastructure, are more than just national projects. They are reshaping the future of Africa. Want to learn how his leadership is revolutionizing the region? Before we dive into his transformative plans, make sure to subscribe to the African Web and hit the bell icon for more insightful content on Africa's leadership and development. Agriculture and rural development. Agriculture remains the lifeblood of Burkina Faso's economy, employing the majority of its population. Yet for decades, the sector has struggled with outdated methods and poor infrastructure. His agricultural transformation program is a bold step toward achieving this, focusing on increasing agricultural production, improving food security, and creating jobs. The plan includes providing farmers with improved seeds, fertilizers, and the necessary training to enhance their productivity. This isn't just about improving yields. It's about equipping small-scale farmers to become key players in the country's economy. Burkina Faso has long been affected by droughts, which devastate farming communities and lead to widespread food shortages. However, under Traoré's leadership, major investments are being made in the construction and rehabilitation of irrigation systems. These irrigation projects will help farmers maintain consistent crop production, even during dry seasons. Can you imagine the impact this will have on food security, not only in Burkina Faso, but also on the entire West African region? In addition to agriculture, rural development is another cornerstone of Traoré's vision. He understands that for Burkina Faso to prosper, its rural areas must be uplifted. His government is working to construct new roads and develop storage facilities in remote regions. These projects will facilitate the transportation of goods, reduce post-harvest losses, and connect farmers with markets more efficiently. International organizations, such as the African Development Bank, have stepped in to support these initiatives, providing crucial funding and technical expertise. By focusing on agriculture and rural development, Traoré is not just addressing the needs of farmers, but is also laying the foundation for long-term economic growth across the country. What if more African leaders took a similar approach? Could this be the key to ending hunger and poverty in rural Africa? Water and sanitation. Access to clean water and proper sanitation is a basic human right, but in Burkina Faso, this has been a challenge for many years. Recognizing the critical need for water, Traoré's administration launched the Water for All program, a comprehensive initiative that aims to provide clean drinking water to every citizen by 2030. The project involves the construction of new wells and boreholes, the rehabilitation of existing water infrastructure, and the improvement of water resource management. In addition to improving water access, the government has prioritized sanitation projects. Public toilets, drainage systems, and hygiene education programs are being implemented nationwide. These efforts are essential for reducing the prevalence of waterborne diseases such as cholera, typhoid, and diarrhea, which have been leading causes of child mortality in Burkina Faso. Clean water and sanitation aren't just about immediate health benefits. They also contribute to long-term development. Imagine the ripple effect on the country's health, education, and productivity as more citizens gain access to these vital resources. How might Burkina Faso's success in this area inspire similar projects across Africa? Renewable energy projects. Africa is rich in natural resources, and President Traoré is determined to harness them for the benefit of his people. With its abundant sunlight, Burkina Faso has a unique opportunity to become a leader in renewable energy. And under Traoré's leadership, the country is seizing that opportunity. The government's Renewable Energy initiative aims to increase the share of renewable energy in the country's energy mix to 30% by 2030. This is a bold goal, but already large-scale solar power plants, like the Zagtuli solar plant, have been constructed, providing clean energy to thousands of households. But solar isn't the only renewable energy resource being explored. The government is also investing in biomass energy projects, which use agricultural waste to generate power. By diversifying its energy sources, Burkina Faso is reducing its reliance on expensive fossil fuel imports, lowering its carbon footprint, and creating a more sustainable future for its citizens. What would happen if more African nations tapped into their natural resources in this way? Entrepreneurship and economic growth. President Traoré understands that true progress comes from empowering people to build their own futures. His government has launched several initiatives aimed at supporting entrepreneurship and driving economic growth, particularly among the youth. The Startup Burkina Faso program is one such initiative that provides funding and mentorship to budding entrepreneurs. So far, this program has helped launch over 100 startups, fostering innovation and contributing to the country's growing economic dynamism. Another significant initiative is the Young Entrepreneurship Program, which offers training and financial support to young people interested in starting their own businesses. To date, over 1,000 businesses have been created through this program, generating thousands of jobs and boosting local economies. What if more African countries invested in their youth like this? Could entrepreneurship be the solution to Africa's unemployment crisis? Traoré's government has also launched an agricultural mechanization and intensification project, aiming to create 1 million direct jobs in the agricultural sector within 2 years. By promoting entrepreneurship and mechanization, the government is empowering citizens to take charge of their economic future and contribute to the nation's development. Infrastructure development. No nation can progress without strong infrastructure, and Traoré is keenly aware of this. One of his administration's most ambitious infrastructure projects is the construction of the Ouagadougou International Airport, a modern facility that will enhance Burkina Faso's connectivity with the rest of the world. With an estimated cost of $420 million, this project is a significant investment in the country's future, creating over 5,000 jobs and attracting new businesses and investment opportunities. But Traoré's infrastructure push doesn't stop at airports. Road modernization is at the top of his list of priorities. In a country where many roads are in poor condition, making transportation difficult and dangerous, Traoré's government is investing heavily in the construction and rehabilitation of roads across the country. Major highways like the Ouagadougou-Doré Highway and the Ouaga-Tema Highway are in development, connecting key regions and facilitating trade with neighboring countries. By improving infrastructure, Burkina Faso is not only making transportation safer and more efficient, but also laying the groundwork for long-term economic growth. What if African nations across the continent could modernize their roads and transportation systems like Burkina Faso? Captain Ibrahim Traoré's leadership is not just transforming Burkina Faso. It's a symbol of what Africa can achieve with the right vision and commitment. What are your thoughts on his initiatives? Could his focus on agriculture, infrastructure, and energy be a blueprint for other African nations? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the African Web for more content on Africa's emerging leaders and the future of the continent.